like we're in a studio.
You guys, we got 4 live streams going on at once right now. So we're going to be looking in all the different cameras. So bear with us, but be good. We got some really great information. We got to make sure everybody gets it. Hi, Ashley.
Thanks for all the hearts.
Yes, thanks for the heart. Oh, I feel so loved.
Okay, guys. So what's up? It is Alie V and Mariah K.
Aurora.
We're M-A.
It's okay. So, Nikki.
Ma and AV. AV and Ma. Okay, cool.
AV. AV and Ma, yeah. That sounds
we're like
cool.
Yo-Yo Ma, but like AV Ma. Yo, we're going live every Wednesday, you guys. So let us know what you want to hear. But since it is Valentine's Day tomorrow, we are on this self-love trip. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about self-love, boundaries, and being a badass in life.
Yes.
Okay, what is our first tip today? So Mariah and I are in different spaces right now because Mariah's in a relationship and I'm in a relationship with myself. Yeah. So we can come from different directions.
That's a great way to put it. It's awesome.
This is actually the first year in like 5 years I have not had a Valentine.
I'm sure anybody who needs an online Valentine, comment below.
Because I'm going to talk about self-love today.
One of my best Valentine's days was through the internet. I was feeling down. I was single on a Valentine's Day. And this guy was like, well, we'll do a virtual Valentine's Day. And he wrote me a card. He bought candles, flower petals, champagne, and he set it all up. And we video chatted. And he like it was so cute. It was cute. So you guys can have a great Valentine's Day, even if you're alone. Even if you have like a little online thing. And I didn't even know it was just like a nice thing that we did. And it was so sweet. The relationship didn't go anywhere. It was just a really nice experience and a really great memory that I have. So you guys can create your greatest Valentine's Day ever if you choose to.
And here's the other thing too. So we're going to talk about self-love, boundaries, and being a badass in life. First things first, I'm the realist. First things first is if you want more love in your life, it starts with loving yourself first, right?
This is true. Very
true.
So
we should do some I want to get like my nails done tomorrow. Like I want to do some self-care stuff. Yeah. What kind of stuff do you do to love yourself?
Yeah, you guys type in the comments below. Let us know what you guys do to take care of yourself and show yourself love.
Yeah.
Besides the obvious. We don't need to hear about that.
Right. And also let's talk about like routine. Well, hey, that could be something to talk about too. Let's talk about some routines that we can follow to love ourselves. Because at the end of the day, I think a lot of people are always seeking others to like find love and get love. And, you know, I work in fitness, nutrition, and mindset coaching. She works more on the mindset side of it. But at the end of the day, it's all about the way you think about love, right? So what are some self-love things that you can do today and tomorrow and every day so that you can be a badass in life? What's one thing you would do?
So I'm going to tie in our other topic with this and say the number one thing that you can do to love yourself is to learn to set and keep healthy boundaries.
What does that mean?
Okay, so I struggle with this. I struggle with this one a lot. I currently struggle with this, you guys. I'm not perfect. I have my problems too. So what a boundary is, a lot of people think that a boundary is telling somebody else what they can't do. And that's not true. A boundary is where you tell somebody, you wait until something happens and then you address it and you say, look, this happened. I didn't like it. If it happens again, then I am going to do this, this, this. So you can't control what other people do. You can only control what you do. So in order to set a healthy boundary, you say something like, if you barge into the bathroom again without knocking, then I am going to lock the door every time I go in there. Boundary. So you say, if you do X, Y, Z, then I'm going to do blah, blah, blah. It could be, I'm going to leave the house. I'm going to stay with a friend. I'm going to break up with you. I am going to, whatever you are prepared to do in that situation to get your needs met, you do that. But what you can't do, what doesn't work, what makes everybody pissed off is when you say, you can't do that to me. You need to stop doing blah, 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 blah because of whatever reason. If you try telling somebody else what to do, it's not going to work. You just need to take care of yourself and say, look, these are my standards. This is my boundary. If you cross it, then I'm going to do something else.
So you're saying set a standard for yourself first on like what you expect and what you
boundaries
deserve to be treated. I love that.
Yep.
I'm going to totally agree with that because I think especially sometimes in relationships, you kind of lose yourself and you lose your boundaries because you're trying to appease the other person. You're trying to do what they want to do.
Yeah. And then when they don't do it, you get mad, and then you start telling them what to do, and it just spirals out of control so fast.
So if you go back to like, not you did this to me or you did that to me, you have to go back to, okay, what are my standards? What are my boundaries? And basically constantly reassessing where you want to be and what you deserve, right? Like, especially if you guys are single now, like, so I'm single now and like I'm dating, and it's like, what do I want? What are my goals? And I have to set those boundaries right away in the beginning of the relationship.
Yes. And then maintain them. Maintaining them is the hardest part, you guys. Setting boundaries is not as hard as maintaining them, because you have to enforce that shit every single time, and you have to follow through, have integrity, do what you say you're going to do. If you say, you talk to me like that one more time, I'm going to stay with my mom, you better go stay with your mom, or else he's going to know. They can walk all over you, and you don't want that. The last thing you want is somebody knowing that your boundaries don't mean shit.
Ooh. So set your boundaries and freaking mean them.
Maintain that. No false, no empty threats here. That doesn't work. That just backfires way bad.
Are you speaking from personal experience?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I would have to concur with that. So, the thing that I'm going to say, of course, as always, I mean, even on my birthday, whenever it's a special day, like Valentine's Day or Christmas or whatever, like start your day with working out and doing something active, even if it's for 30 minutes where you go for a walk and like listen to music or call a friend or whatever. But start your day off with doing something that's really good for you. So tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I'm sure a lot of you guys have hot dates planned where you're going to eat chocolate and drink wine and all that good stuff, which is totally fine. 80-20. I got chocolate today too, and wine. But make sure that it's like earlier in the day before you participate in these behaviors that are not necessarily the best, whatever, that you're first working out in the morning and taking care of your body, which will also help you later with sugar cravings and just cravings in general. Like a lot of my clients recently have been telling me, like, whenever I work out more and now that I'm like in this habit, I crave less shitty food. I'm not eating as much sugar, not eating as much carbs. So yeah, tomorrow's a special day and like you deserve it, and that's 80-20, but start your day with something active so that you can rev up your metabolism.
Good call.
What's another tip?
So I'm going to base my second tip off of this, what Floyd said. He said, I take care of people you love, take care of your body, mind, and soul. That's how you take care of yourself. At least that's how I take care of myself. And I love that. You definitely need to take care of your body, mind, and soul. But the one thing that I want to make my second tip on is when you're taking care of the people you love, make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. And I know that's really hard, and I know that people feel selfish, but the thing is, it's just like those oxygen masks in the plane that come down. If you try to put somebody else's on and you pass out while you're doing it, then both you guys are going to die. So you got to make sure you take care of yourself first, and then you can help other people. So you got to make sure that you're filling up your own cup until it overflows, and then you give from your saucer, right? That's the thing. Because if you're trying to give them from your cup, you're going to drain it, and then you'll end up empty. And that is, you can't give anything, you'll have nothing left to give. And that's what a lot of people do in their relationship, especially moms. You guys, moms have the biggest hearts, but they tend to give too much without filling themselves up. And then they end up drained, exhausted, crabby, all kinds of like sick, and we don't want that for ourselves. We want to feel the best emotionally and physically. So you got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. Make yourself your number one priority.
100%. And it's okay to give openly to other people. It's okay to give a lot. But you have to give to yourself first. And that's why I said,
and the more you give to yourself, the more you'll have to give to them.
100%.
And then you can give them a lot.
Yes. So this also goes back to like, I don't think a lot of people know like what makes them feel good and like what fills their cup. Like they're like, I don't know. I just work and I take care of my kids and I have my relationship. So I think tonight what you can do is really set an intention for yourself for tomorrow. Like, what are 3 things that I can do tomorrow to like really love myself? Like maybe you're thinking about getting a gift for your partner or you're going out to dinner or whatever. But first, before you do that, think about what you can do for yourself in the morning to start your day off so that the rest of the day is just abundance, where you can just give because you gave to yourself. What's one of your favorite morning routines?
So my favorite morning routine is mainly like health-based. So I drink warm water with some lemon, and I take my vitamins. just to help everything like just get going right away. I'm a mindset coach, but my physical health is really important to me. So I take care of that. So I do that first thing in the morning.
They're
like
interconnected,
every morning.
right?
They are connected. If you're not feeding your body the right nutrition, your mind is not going to work properly. Like you're going to get sick, and then that's going to keep you from. It's being sick is like it's hard to be positive when you're in pain, you know. So like you have to take care of your body too. It all goes hand in hand.
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna go off of nutrition actually.
Yeah.
So tomorrow morning, I highly suggest every morning you guys drink a lot of water. Like I think Tom Brady drinks like 16 ounces of water. The first thing he does, it's gonna jumpstart your metabolism. It's gonna increase your energy, especially at night. Like if you're tired, drink water. With dinner, if you feel like you're not full, drink water. Like drink water throughout the day. It's really good for your skin.
Yeah.
It boosts your metabolism, and it gives you energy.
And when your body's functioning properly like that, it's easier to maintain your emotions. If you're like dehydrated and uncomfortable and all this stuff, like it's going to be hard to stay positive. You know, your brain, all of your thoughts and your emotions and stuff are processed through your brain, and your brain needs water to function properly. So if you're not feeding it properly, then it's not going to be wired. Like the wiring is going to be like sparking, and you don't want sparks. You want like clean current, you know?
That's true. That's a good point. It's electricity.
Yeah, it is. And water conducts electricity.
What? True. Which goes back also to don't starve yourself.
Don't starve yourself. Don't starve yourself.
But I do have to say, if you know that you're going on a date later and you're gonna eat like I have two of my clients went out last night together for their like they don't do Valentine's Day on the 14th, they do it on the 12th. Their little tradition.
That's cool.
So like, but they worked out in the morning. They both worked out separately. I told them to eat light throughout the day, like lean protein, vegetables, lots of water, because they knew that later on they were probably gonna have like steak and like maybe French fries and like dessert and wine and all of that stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. It's 80-20. Like this is your, I don't want to call it a cheat day, but this is going to be your day of like not being as conscious about what you're eating. So if you know that you're going to do that later, make sure throughout the day you're eating super light, not starving yourself, but eating light so that you can prepare for later on.
Yeah. I like to call it a treat day sometimes.
Treat day.
Treat day.
Yeah,
but then it kind of,
day. I like that.
Yeah. Treat day. And it sounds the same. So you're not
treat
like.
yourself.
Do anything. You guys, look how many fluids I have. Tea. I have water, my giant water bottle. Oh my God, my mouth's huge.
I love it.
We gotta stay hydrated, yo. So important.
Stay hydrated. What's one more tip that we can leave you guys? Do you guys have any questions so far?
Yeah, you guys, what do you want to know? Like, let us know. Is there any kind of thing, any questions you guys have about self-love? How to do it, or like what constitutes self-love, any of that stuff. One thing that I really, really enjoy doing.
People who do not respect those boundaries. Yeah, Vincent.
Yeah, that's part of enforcing those boundaries is like eliminating the folks that are like trying to walk all over them. If you encounter somebody who's like constantly testing your limits and constantly pushing those buttons and constantly like trying to like break past your boundaries, like sometimes you just gotta let them go.
Back to self-love.
Self-love, because you're number one, right? You're the only person that you have to spend every day the rest of your life with, you know? At every moment of the rest of your life, you will be there. So if you're not happy with yourself, like that's going to be an issue.
So I agree.
And that's something that, I struggle with. Everybody, you struggle with this. You're not alone. I'm a people pleaser, and so I'm constantly reminding myself that like I am the most important person in my life because I'm the only one that's in my life 100% of the time. So I need to make sure that I'm taking care of myself.
Absolutely. I'm going to give one more tip, which I think is useful, is journaling. So if you guys don't have a journal, get one. Write down in the beginning, in the morning, at night, find 5 to 10 minutes and just journal, just like free write, like what's going on in your life, what's good, what isn't good. Because the more awareness that you have about yourself and your habits, like I have a client who keeps binge eating because he's stressed. And I'm like, cool, I used to binge eat too because I was stressed and I was out of control. So I started writing down my emotions and became more conscious and aware of my actions. This is the same thing with your boundaries. Like, oh shit, I keep crossing this boundary and I keep doing this habit. If you're not aware of your habits, you can't change your habits.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I add on to that?
Yeah, 100%.
So one thing that I do with my journaling is like you said, free write, which is basically like you put your pen, paper, and you start writing about your feelings. You start writing whatever comes to mind, you do it. But another thing that I like to do with my journal is I like to make sure that I keep track of things I'm grateful for. So if you're struggling with your body, or you're struggling with your partner, or you're struggling with whatever it is in your life, find something about that you're grateful for, and write down at least 5 things every day that you're grateful for and why.
Amen.
If you do that grateful for and why, then you'll train your brain to start picking out the good things in your situation. And you'll notice that once you start focusing on the good things, it expands. And so like it can transform your whole existence to focus on the good. So yes, you know, if you're having some feelings, you need to get out. Like your journal's a great place for that. But don't forget the good parts, and make sure you express that gratitude.
100%. I like that. Yeah. Where focus goes, energy flows.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I hope that these tips were useful for you guys. Please share this video.
Yeah, share.
If it's useful, and if it's not,
tag a friend.
Ask us questions. Yeah. Again, Mariah and I are here to help you guys. She focuses mostly on mindset. I do fitness, nutrition, and mindset. And she also does a lot of like relationship stuff. So,
yeah. So I'm actually launching a new program for Valentine's Day. What? And it's my coaching program with a focus on relationships. This is going to be for single people who want relationships, or couples that are in relationships that want to experience like the most intense, beautiful, passionate, loving, fulfilling relationship ever. And I'm partnering up with an American board NLP certified master NLP trainer who's going to be my co-coach in this. So it's going to be like some real extreme value. I'm going to talk about spirituality and masculine and feminine energy and your mindset. And he's going to dig real deep into your limiting beliefs and your patterns and help you smash through them so you can quit triggering your partner. You can quit feeling triggered when they do shit to you, and make your relationship like one of those ones where people are like, that's got to be fake, right? And you're like, no, it's fantastic. That's what it is.
From fake to fantastic.
So if you want that, leave a comment. Shoot me a private message. I'll get you guys all the information on that. And if you're on Allie's page, follow me. And if you're on my page, follow her, because we're both going to be posting about our upcoming stuff, and you guys aren't going to want to miss it. So
absolutely. And I'm going to be doing a health and fitness challenge at the beginning of March.
Yes.
So stay posted. It's going to be a free 5-day challenge in my private group. So if you guys are interested, let me know you want to learn more about health and fitness and how to balance your lifestyle and have more self-love and awareness. That is what we're here for. Helping busy bosses become balanced badasses.
Yes, I love that.
Boom. All right. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Peace. I like ending everything. How do we do this?
How do I end? I don't even know.
There we go. Valentine.